What's up, everybody? Thanks so much for tuning in to this week's episode of the JT Show. So today what I want to talk with you about is you have a perception bias. And what I mean by that is simply the lack of awareness of some certain facts. So let's take you for example, or myself for that matter. What is it that you want that's bigger, better, or different in your life? And why do you think that you can't have it? Why do you think you're not deserving of it? Why do you think you're not enough to have that? Why do you think you're not worthy of it? It's just a false lens of perception. And so whether it's earning more money, starting that new business, the relationship of your dreams, why is it that you think that you can't have it? You see, because what I've come to know is that you cannot change anything that you are not willing to own. And so pay attention and just notice, have some insight as to what is the conditioning programming that's running that makes me think and therefore makes me feel that I cannot have that thing that I desire. What is it running in there? And ladies and gentlemen, let's not forget, the body has become a record of the past. Think about it. You think a thought, which leads to a choice and a decision, which gets you into an action, a behavior, and that has an experience. And the end product of an experience is an emotion. Where do you feel the emotion? It's not just in your head, it's in your body. And the worst part about this is that we don't think greater than how we feel. So if we think a thought that leads to an experience and leads to an emotion, and that emotion sets up the next corresponding thought, that thought is in alignment with that emotion. And most people are thinking how they feel. And feelings are records of the past. So therefore, you're thinking in the past, not defining yourself by a vision of who you're becoming. And so what I said earlier is that you can't change anything that you're not willing to own. Have you sat down and written out what you think your truth is? Because it's a biased lens in which you're viewing that truth. And so what do? What is your practice every single day to retrain, to recondition, to reprogram the emotions of the body? Do you sit your ass down and meditate and visualize and connect? What would it feel like to already be in possession of that life I desire, to already have that money in the bank account, to already have that business up and running, to already have that dream relationship, to already have that family dynamic that you so desire? Are you retraining the body so that you don't get up from that visualization until you feel that you're actually in that moment of having that thing that you desire, that you are possessing that lifestyle? Are you reprogramming the body to know how that feels so that you can think thoughts in alignment with those feelings? And now you're elevating your state of being. The signature of your energetic frequency is increased. And now you can get up and go walk through your day in that state. What is the perception that you have of why you're not capable of that? I was just out for a run this morning and I was doing some laps. And I had one more lap to go. And the thought came in of, you don't need to do this. No one's going to know if you skip a lap. What's the big deal anyways? It's just one lap. But that was my body saying, I'm tired. I don't want to do this. Instead of the conscious thought of, no, the vision of who I'm becoming, the weight I desire to release, the energy that I desire to express will only come from completing that which I said that I would do, because I've been here before. So what evidence do you have in your past of where you've succeeded, of where you had hit a goal? Can you resource yourself with that and get yourself in that energetic state to refer back to past evidence of where you were great, of where you were capable, of where you were willing, where you were committed? Because you cannot change that which you're not willing to own. Own the fact that you have greatness. Own the fact that you have potential. And if you've got to resource yourself with past evidence where you were great and your potential came to life, do that. Remind your body, remind your mind of how wonderful you are, of how great you've been in the past. And if you have no evidence, which would be just mind-blowing to me and false, can you cultivate it in visualization? If the body is a record of the past emotional states, that means then the body cannot discern the difference between that which you experience and that which you imagine. So how are you using your imagination to reprogram your mind and body, to define yourself by a vision of who you're becoming, instead of using it as a record of the past? So you're on rinse and repeat every single day. You're predictable. So I hope this video brought some value to you today. And remember, as I end every JT show with, who you surround yourself with matters. Are you surrounding yourself with people that are reprogramming, reconditioning themselves into the future they desire, or people that are that victim mentality of it's not my fault, I am powerless, I cannot change any of this. It's gonna matter. So, thanks so much for watching. Make it a great day.